Hey, Steve, there's a package at the front door for Bob Cummings, 5-0. Is there a Bob Cummings in this precinct?
No, Dano, that was Bud Cummings. He retired from homicide a couple of weeks ago.
With all these mail bombs lately, I'm concerned about this package.
All right, Dano, I want you to go down to records and dig up anything you can on Bob Cummings.
I'm already there.
Dano, found some files on this Bob Cummings. Some pretty interesting information. Seems he grew up in the South and bounced around from Nashville, Atlanta to Lexington.
He's a pretty fast mover, huh?
Seems if things get too familiar for him, he's on to the next town. Anyway, he winds up settling down for a bit in a sleepy little hamlet just north of Nashville called Hendersonville, where he graduated high school in 1963. From there, he tried to further his studies at David Lipscomb University, but ditched that and bolted down to the University of Miami in Florida.
The Cuban connection.
There's more. While in Miami, he joined the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity.
I've heard of that Brotherhood of Hellraisers. Hell Week, panty raids, bass weesions, and gold cup socks.
You got it. Then he's on the move again. This time he's on to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville, home of the Volunteers.
Hell of a football team.
After a year's vacation in Vietnam, he fell in with one Cecil Whaley, former Purdue football all-star and decathlon champion. Cecil and his brother Steve joined forces with Bob on several business ventures.
What? Numbers? Racketeering?
No, travel agencies, fire extinguishers, and even
a prostitution ring.
Worse, a gubernatorial campaign.
Looks like a regular Joe. Dano, you call this information?
Well, you can see that it's just a matter of being...
You call this information?
Man, Sally, Steve is really riding my butt on this one. I need something. Something good.
Good news, Dano. We've located Bob Cummings. Seems now he's quite the jet setter. He returned to the States recently, sporting a redhead that looks half his age. Seems he's hooked into a video business.
What? Pornography?
No, it's strictly legit. Executive type. Flips around the country while the staff does all the work. Spends a lot of time on his boat, maybe Lake Tahoe, Catalina, the Caribbean, and Old Hickory Lake. Or he also stays at his chateau in the woods. Or he stiffens up his 9-iron with Big Don at his TNA golf tournament.
Big Don? TNA? Now we're getting somewhere.
Don't get too excited. It's just insurance people.
Ah, the untouchable criminals.
And that's where the screen goes blank.
Dano, I don't know if this is gonna get it. We still don't know if this letter's a bomb. Bob Cummings, 5-0.
Man, just give me a couple of more days. I know I can bust them.
Sir?
Yes, son?
Is there a package for my dad? It's his birthday, Bob Cummings.
How old is your father?
He's 50.
50, Dano. Not 5-0.
Thank you, sir.
Birthday present.
Can you believe that? Bet they're out there right now with birthday cake and party hats and cold beer and hot dogs just about to hit the grill.
Cook 'em, Dano.